on here live?
Because you are. I just told you. Hopefully, we'll get some.
Videos? Do I go under videos?
You gotta go to your channel.
It is on my channel.
And you'll see that you're live. That way you can, yeah, that way you can read it. Your comments.
But dude, I'm trying. Okay, I see it now.
Do you see?
I see it now.
You do?
I do.
Hopefully other people will see it. Why are you quiet?
I don't know. Well,
it's Friday the 13th.
It's a crazy day.
Now we'll see who shows up.
Yeah, well, we did say 8 o'clock, between 7 and 8.
I don't know, because the whatchamacallit froze up. When we got cut off talking to Amanda.
Oh, that's right. It did, didn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It got
Okay.
It got froze up, so we really won't know if it works. But either way, it's the 13th and we are live.
We're live.
And who knows if we go live tomorrow. But you can always look this way, Vivi, into the camera.
Hey, guys.
I don't know. David said he might, whatchamacallit.
Whatchamacallit? I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatchamacallit?
Let me see if I could text him. Oh, you forgot to text Nautica. Maybe he'll cry. He'll be all right.
You got the computer on? Instant messaging.
He'll be all right. He'll be all right, baby. Today is Friday the 13th.
Yes, it is.
I wonder if there's going to be anything good to watch.
Probably not.
You don't think so? I'm surprised there's no Friday the 13th movies playing
I know. Normally there would
TV.
be.
Maybe people are too scared. One thing I will say, we did get a mention.
We did?
Yeah.
From who?
Some guy called Dark Road Run. He did a gig tuber directory for 2021, and your name was on there.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a whole bunch of people's YouTube's names that do either DoorDash or Uber Eats.
Yeah.
And yeah, your name was on it.
Okay.
And stuff.
I'm impressed.
That's what I said. I'm impressed too, because
I didn't even know.
I didn't even know we were that pop. We got on a directory.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, and it's a scroll of names and stuff.
Wow. Okay.
And basically, it just says all the streamers, and it's in alphabetical order.
Oh, wow.
And then it just goes down. So if anyone wants to watch like gig economy things, they can go through it.
Damn. I'm impressed.
Yeah, I was impressed too when I seen that your channel got tagged.
Yeah, right.
Along with the other people's channels too. So that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So
maybe we're doing something right?
Maybe we are. Maybe we are.
I don't know.
Maybe everyone's watching Friday the 13th movies.
Where? When?
I don't know. Because nobody's here.
Wow.
This is how we started last time.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I got to get this dead skin off my fingers here.
You get your dead skin off your fingers. One day we got to break out the photo albums.
Why?
And show pictures of ourselves when we were younger. You got pictures of yourself when you were younger?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They even got some baby pictures.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe we can break out some.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about, too.
Me and my little snow boots and ringlet hair, and
I don't know.
I was cute.
I don't know if I have it, But
I was a cute baby. I don't know what happened, but I used to be a cute baby.
Whatchamacallit, I was watching the Addams Family, and they had the guy that works out, Tony Atlas, and I used to get his book. They used to have it in one of the whatchamacallits, like them tabloids. And I used to say, and I think I have it in one of my whatchamacallits.
Oh.
In my box over there. I gotta see if I can find it. Where it has all the workouts.
Oh, really?
And stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Why, you plan on working out?
No, just to show it on a live show one day. I mean, that was pretty neat just to see them. And you never know how many people might have gotten that book. And
that's true. I mean,
I used to have a bunch of them, but who knows? That box got reduced. It used to be a box this big, and now I think it's like itty bitty.
Oh, I can break out. My baby pictures are right up there in the box.
I'm just saying, we should do that one day. Any pictures, just pull out a photo album, and
yeah,
we'll show them.
You don't want to see pictures of me when I was pregnant. Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
I've got one that.
Julie's there.
Hey, Julie.
Not watching no scary movies tonight. It's Friday the 13th.
All day.
And all night. It was one of those days dashing today.
Oh, my Lord. It was good up until the end.
Well, no, because then our live feed got frozen when we were talking to Amanda.
Yeah. It was one of those days.
Yes, it was. And then in the end, of course, the lady in the hospital.
Oh, my Lord.
She didn't want her food or come out for her food. How are you, boo? Nah. It was one of those days.
Yeah. I'm with you, dear.
We had the same thing happen to us. One of those days out there dashing.
It wasn't too bad. I mean, it was. It was one of those days, but the end is what torqued me the most.
Yeah, but we had a couple of downs.
Yeah, we did.
And stuff like you delivered the wrong house.
Yes.
You delivered the wrong.
I'm sorry I got up. I'm with you, babe.
Bibi delivered the wrong Uber order to the wrong houses. So
thank God they didn't open it.
But thank God they were only a block away from each other. Okay? Yeah. And they didn't open it.
So I was like, whew, thank God.
And then this lady in the emergency room didn't want to answer and had us wait there for about 8 minutes, and we finally left.
8 hell.
8 minutes, I think it was, because that's how long it takes for them to answer back, and then you had to call the support.
Yeah, it took more like 20.
Well, all I know is like
took forever in a day.
That 30-minute dash took a thing. I saw that lady took back the. Yeah, that lady there gave us the wrong address.
Yeah,
and it was the house next door. And when we dropped it, we get halfway out of the subdivision and onto the highway where they have construction. And she's like, you delivered it to the wrong house. And we're already like, well, what? Bibi didn't even ask what's your house number. She just said, okay.
I'm on my way back.
And then she hung up. And then we couldn't get in touch with her. And then as soon as we get there, she walked across.
Yeah.
Because she probably realized
it was her neighbor's house.
It was her neighbor's because, and then she's like, I got it. And we're like, oh, okay. Well, we were coming back. I mean, we weren't.
I mean, we used the address you gave.
Yeah. And there was the house next door. And then an hour later, boom. That was a $12 run.
Yeah.
And
because it was 15 miles out.
And she turned it into a $6 run.
Yeah.
Oh, Amanda's back. Sorry about
Hey,
earlier,
Amanda.
Amanda. We froze up.
Yeah.
It was one of those days. Today was the 13th.
Oi.
Yes, it was an oi day.
And then I go over to my mom's tonight after work to help her out to hang all my brother's pictures back up in his room. And I hit my hand with the hammer and broke my freaking nail. I told my brother that'll be $29.95 for my nail that I just lost.
But yeah, it was one of those days. I mean, we were right in the middle of talking to Amanda about her daughter
and everything
and going to school, and it was like Uber wanted to send all these orders through, jamming up the line. The other thing too is what we have to do one day.
Yes, Julie, it was the perfect day for the 13th.
We're gonna do a DoorDash without air conditioning, because someone had made a comment about I know Amanda and them were talking about her car and stuff, but what I'm saying was someone made a comment too as well about the no air conditioning, and we should try it. We should dash without air conditioning and see.
BB is going to be so grumpy.
Well, we got to test ourselves.
But I'm just saying, though, because like right now, guys, I stay on the hot side. If you check my body temperature, it's normal. Yeah. But my innards feels like I'm the shrimp on the Barbie. So I may get a little grumpy.
Well, the thing is...
Yeah, we're going to be torturing ourselves.
I mean, it's been a long time since... ever since COVID came, we really air conditioned our life.
Yeah.
We are pampered to air conditioning. And before COVID, I could stood outside in the sun
all day long, and it never bothered me.
And it never bothered. Right. It did not bother us. It was after this COVID, you're in an air-conditioned house
all the time, and
then you go to an air-conditioned car, and now it's like my blood has gotten thick again. It's not thin no more,
right?
Because I worked a good part of 15 years of my life in Florida outside, and then my other jobs after that were all inside,
right?
So,
and now normally
make sure you carry it. Oh yeah. Trust me, we carry...
honey, I carry the big bottle.
We went to a hospital today, Amanda.
Oh, my God.
And the lady wanted us delivered to the emergency room. Yes, the emergency room in Lakeland.
These people were lined up against the freaking wall.
And there was a lady outside that she fell down in the ambulance lane. And
no one wanted to help pick her up.
Well, the thing was how can you help someone now? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. If you go and help someone and they have COVID, you can get it. It was one of those catch-22s. But the crazy thing is, she was in the ambulance lane in Lakeland Hospital. She falls down, and I told BB, "Oh my gosh, look!" So another guy came out. He came out, and I seen the husband. She was telling the husband, "Don't pick me up." She was old, and she was a little heavy.
And the husband was no bigger than me.
He couldn't even pick up a leaf. The other guy, he was scared to touch her, but the ambulance, so when the husband went inside, nobody came out and helped her. And the crazy thing is, the security guard, he was heavy too, and he was limping. He looked like he was an older, heavy person, limping, and he's pushing a wheelchair.
He looked like he was ready to have a heart attack pushing her in.
And all he did was walk the wheelchair to her. So then he finally gave up, went in, and these two nurses came out. And it was like, this lady she was there for a good 8 minutes on the ground blocking and the ambulance people are just loading up their ambulances, not to go nowhere, just to load, and no one sees this lady. I mean, no one sees. I wanted to record her, but then I was thinking like, let me not record this action that's going on here, because it would kind of piss me off, because I told you, I was like, oh my God, if it wasn't COVID.
Oh yeah, it got recorded. It's on our video, in our car video camera.
No, we didn't record. Oh yeah.
Yes,
it's in the inboard camera.
Yeah, it is.
Of the car. Yeah, you're right.
Cameraman forgets we got that sometimes, y'all.
I forgot that, but if it wasn't because of COVID, I would have ran over there. But I mean, there was a lady hanging right on the rail. She looked like
I was getting mad from seeing everyone with look like they got blinders on. Didn't want to help this old lady. I've already texted this person twice. I text this chick before we got to the hospital. I was like, I'm turning right now.
Yep.
Then I text her, okay, I'm here. And so I waited a few minutes. I'm like, okay, well, it looks like it might be busy. She's probably having a hard time getting down. So then I said, well, I put my mask on, go to the ER, and that's when I see all this chaos. And I'm like, oh my God.
Then BB walks in. She puts a mask, walks in. And I'm thinking like, oh, why the hell are you walking in an emergency room?
Right.
Out of all the place. And this place is packed. I mean, like.
Packed. There was another woman standing. She had to come outside because she's told her husband, she goes, I'm about ready to have an attack. And I'm thinking, oh shit. She goes, I'm already claustrophobic and they got everybody up against the wall and I just feel like I can't breathe. And she probably also worried about catching COVID, which I don't blame her. But I mean, it was crazy up in there.
Yeah,
and then the security's like, well, you're going to have to wait for her to come down. And I'm like, dude.
So we call Uber. I mean, we wound up with a free meal, but we didn't get the tip, but we got paid for being there. But still, she wasted our time.
20 minutes.
And then after we left to go to the next order, she's texting us, are you still there? Are you like, we tried calling her. We tried texting her.
I left voicemail. Uber even tried.
Uber couldn't get in touch with her. And it was like, dude, we're at a hospital. This isn't, this isn't like,
this isn't Walmart.
Right. You can't just walk in there.
But that's the second hospital we went to today that they don't want you just dropping off stuff.
Yeah, the security guards don't even want the stuff there. They don't even want to hold it or watch it. I mean, I don't know.
It's just getting crazy.
I think it's just with the whole COVID thing. No one wants to touch anything.
Not that I blame them, mind you.
Right.
So Uber told me that next time if we get another delivery and it happens to be at a hospital, that as soon as we pull up to call them, and then they will get a hold of the client. I was like, because this waiting 20 minutes is for the birds. I said, I've got another delivery back here that's getting cold.
Yeah, and we could have got for being late. You don't know. Yes. I mean, it's bad enough we already had a tip taken away. Now we had another tip taken away here. Because that was a $12 run for 5 miles.
Yeah.
And it wounded up, we got $6.92 for the base pay for the 2 deliveries. And then the second lady gave us $3. So that was a $9 run.
Yeah.
That could have been a $12 run, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And it wound it up to not even be worth it because,
no.
I mean, just wasting your time at the hospital was the killer, especially at the emergency room. And you don't know. You don't know if you're going to an emergency room or a hospital sometimes. You can guess or Zoom, but you got to be quick to accept the order, too.
I mean, I get it. Her job is important. People need her, but they also have to realize that dashers out there, we got things to do too besides sit here and
you order
wait.
Food.
You should be knowing it's coming.
Yeah, and you're able to follow us and all this other stuff. So It's like, oh my gosh. And then BB goes and delivers a delivery to the wrong person. She delivers pizza to a seafood place. And she delivers seafood. And we pulled up to the second one. And BB was like, ruh-roh. This isn't the order. So then people were probably looking out the window.
Yeah, right.
They were probably like, why are they backing out? They didn't drop off the food. Amanda said, I went to the lady's house on a dash, fell up her steps.
Oh my God.
Her steps were tall
and
steep. I couldn't but laugh at myself, saved the food, and delivered at the door. Trust me, when I was delivering pizza.
That's my biggest fear is those stairs.
When I used to we used to have like 2-3 baggers. We used to call them 3 orders. And I would put them in the front seat. And one day I went to stop short and that pizza tumbled over. And I tried to fix it. I had to call the store and be like, I done messed up this order here. Can you make another one? I'll be back to pick it up. Trust me, I've been there, done that, boy. Especially when it's raining out and somebody has a tile.
Oh, yeah.
On the outside of that. Like Spanish people, they love, like if you go to Puerto Rico, Spanish people have indoor tile on the outside.
Yeah.
And when it rains,
it's slick.
It's like ice, walking on ice. And I don't know why the Puerto Ricans do that, or I could say Spanish people. The Mexicans do it too.
The Mexicans do it too.
But I mean, when I was in Puerto Rico, when it used to rain and we were younger, man, we used to bust our butts and stuff. Yeah. They would have, Julie, this is no truth.
Julie,
Spanish
all
people.
in our house except for the two back bedrooms.
But Julie, this is the truth. The Spanish people, all of them have the shiny, slippery one on the outsides of their porches and steps. And it's like, do you know it rains in the world? These are made for indoors, not outdoors. And you don't walk on them when you mop them. And Spanish people are notorious
for that.
To do that, you know? So when you fall down and then you sue them, they probably want to get mad at you. And it's like, yo, man, like,
use some common sense.
I've told some people, like, yo, you shouldn't have this. You're going to get sued and stuff. But it's the truth. If you ever go to a Spanish person's house and deliver, especially Puerto Ricans and Mexicans, they love
their tile.
Yeah, and it's the shiny one. Like I said, it's not that, like, we have the dull one. They have the shiny one that, a raindrop just gets you. I swear in Puerto Rico, we used to bust our asses as little kids and hit our heads on. I'm surprised we never cracked our heads open.
That's why y'all ain't right.
But I'm serious. It's like it's all over even the garages. That when you drive inside the garage and the garages open up in Puerto Rico, their garages have that. So when it rains, and I'll never forget my aunt, she pulled in the garage and it was just a roof and everything's open. So when it rained sideways, it was wet. She hit the brake and she slid and she hit the house with the front of her car. And, and it's like, you're still not correcting the problem. She just like, they just like, Puerto Rican and stuff. And it's, oh my God.
She probably blamed the car.
Probably. But they never blamed the ceramic floor and stuff on the outside.
It's too pretty to blame that.
No. And they always, like I said, they always find the shiniest. Now I see that they sell it in grit form.
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to use, the grit one.
Form. Yeah.
Oh, Amanda won't dash in the rain.
Smart, Amanda.
So, Amanda, in Florida, like, the sky can be blue in 1 second. You pick up an order and then it thunders on you. So what are you gonna do? BB got a raincoat, boy. We won't dash in the lightning.
Call me Jason because I'm killing it tonight.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay, Jason.
This dude, let me tell you. Let me tell you something about David, boy.
You're killing it because it's raining and nobody wants to go out and get their
That's
feet
why
wet.
he's killing it, because it's raining out there.
And nobody wants to go out. And it was raining bad.
But yeah, that.
Oh, Amanda, around here it can be sunny one minute and it can be downpouring the next. It's what happens when you live in a tropical state.
That is the truth there.
Mm.
But yeah, David, yeah, he's one of those dashers, man. That if you say you make $5, he makes 501. If you tell, he always texts me, how much you made? How much you made? I don't even know why I answer him sometimes, because it's like no matter what I say, I can say I made $1,000. I promise you, it'd be like, oh, I made 2,000. That's just what he does.
He just likes to keep you on your toes.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, we will have a lot of rain coming from Fred. That's what they're saying. Now, this one here, is going to be more into the Gulf. Oh, Kyle's there.
Yeah.
What's up, Kyle?
Hey, Kyle.
This one here is supposed to, the first one that's coming tomorrow night, that's going to be alongside of us. It's going to be, it's moving left, so it's moving west. It's moving away from us.
Yeah, I seen it.
So hopefully tomorrow, we're supposed to go to a cemetery and do a video. Maybe after that cemetery, we'll do a live, and that's in Plant City, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do a live video after the cemetery of us driving on I-4 or something.
Yeah, we're just supposed to get a lot of wind and rain because it's going to be, we're on the right side of the hurricane now.
Well, I mean, no, it's moving left, so we're not, they say we might not even get wind.
Well, but we're still going to get rain.
No, they said you might not even see rain on Sunday or Saturday.
Really?
Yes, because it moved way over to the left.
Okay, well, we'll see.
So.
I'm good. Humid in Georgia. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Humid here, too. 84, but it felt like 104.
That it sure did.
Whew.
But yeah, but the next one that's coming.
That's the one I'm a little worried about.
Yeah. That's the one that, whatchamacallit, that is supposed to come either in the middle or to the east of Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, New Jersey's like a sauna. Yeah, that's what my sister said. That New Jersey.
FYI, it's dry, no rain. Well, good. Yes, Amanda. I totally agree with you, darling. Yeah, sweating in places you shouldn't be sweating in. Yeah.
TMI.
When I have a stay dry shirt and I'm still not staying dry.
Well, when we do the video of the no air condition, we got to go to Walmart tomorrow. Because I want to buy some more stay dry shirts. Yeah. And stuff.
Yeah.
The funny thing is we were supposed to go to a food truck yesterday, and I was watching the Washington Bridge live video in New Jersey. And as it started raining here, it was raining there.
I love
it. It was doing a sun shower in New Jersey over there. I think that's, the Washington Bridge. It was funny because I was like, damn, man. Like, all New Jersey is getting to be like Florida. For your information, it's dry, no rain. Yeah. That's what you always say. He does. He always says it's dry, no rain.
We need rain at our house.
We need it bad.
Yes.
Because these, whatchamacallits are...
I've got 3 trees that's blossoming out bananas and not enough water.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're going to be small bananas, too. It rained hard. It filled the dog
kiddie pool. Yep. That's hard.
That is hard.
Yep.
But I mean, I think once this rain makes landfall, it's supposed to head towards there anyway.
Yeah.
Towards New Jersey and stuff in Georgia.
Kyle, Julie, it's coming at you.
Yep. Better be ready. I mean, that's like David. He went to the food truck yesterday and he sent me pictures and it wasn't raining downtown. But by us, it was thundering.
Yeah.
Like crazy.
You mean he went?
He went, yeah. But he was showing prices, man. I don't know if I would go there. There was like donuts, 6 little mini donuts for like $10. And they had some kind of syrup on it.
They made a platinum?
The wind knocked it over, then filled it. I figured it was coming my way.
You're right.
I hate when that happens. K-Narf. Hey, K-Narf. Did the cherry tomatoes ever make fruit?
No, they didn't.
The cherry tomatoes? No.
No, they didn't.
What cherry tomatoes?
Those are the ones that we got at Christmas time.
Oh, yeah. They never did.
Yeah, they never did.
I mean, like, our green thumb is, like, not green. We get lucky and stuff with the growing stuff. Like, we had, we remember the video we did?
I still have more seeds. I'm going to try it again, though.
Yeah. Remember the video we did of us, what was it? Cutting the avocado tree?
Yeah.
What was that called again?
Oh, God. Fusing?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that never...
Grafting.
Yeah. That never grafted.
Nope.
That never grafted on the avocado tree. So that was a fail. Another one we did was the carrots. We had to throw the carrots away because the carrots were how big? No.
And some were like
no,
this.
they were like that. The carrots were like that. And we fed the hell out of them.
With water.
I mean, my $15 water bill proves it. You know? The carrots thing. The bananas were growing now. And I think a lot of it had to do with the heat.
Yeah.
The heat killed. I mean, we lost some gandula trees.
Yeah.
And that we had to replant them.
Yeah.
We got one gandula tree tall and the other one are like babies still. And usually in November, by November or February, because I think they blossom twice.
Mary and Frank sent those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, they weren't even perfect size for a pot roast, Amanda. I promise you, they were.
No, honey.
No. Trust me, they were like that. They were
like that.
Like not even the bunny rabbits would
eat them.
Would want them. And
they weren't turning orange. A lot of them were still white.
But they weren't growing big or like that. First one we had, or the first two we had, were the biggest ones.
Yeah, and they were like this.
Yeah.
And then they were about as big around as a nickel.
Yeah.
But these other ones.
No, they did not. And there was a lot. We had a whole row.
I think maybe it was about that big around.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It was nothing.
And then, I mean.
by the time you cleaned it up, there'd
like
be nothing there.
Yeah.
There was no carrot there.
There was nothing. I was kind of disappointed.
And the banana ones that we're getting from the tall banana trees.
Yeah.
They're like, well, the tall banana trees, they're real small, those bananas. Now, that pineapple, believe it or not, last year, that pineapple tree, that same plant, gave us a full-grown
like you'd buy
pineapple in the store.
Yeah, but sweeter.
Right. All of a sudden, it gave us a second pineapple.
For this year.
For this year. So it grew a year to year. Now, the other pineapple tree that we had that gave us a plant
last year,
a small one, did not give us a pineapple. Nope. So I know they say it takes 2 years for a pineapple to, but I'm telling you, I bet you it was the heat. Because even that small one turned yellow quick. And
normally they don't.
No, normally, like I said.
Long time.
But it's usually 6 months once you see the pineapple come up.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, the heat has really
screwed us up.
And even our butterfly, we tried to grow the butterfly farm.
Yeah.
And that even didn't work.
The milkweeds, we bought all kinds of
They all died, didn't make it. And the sunflowers.
Yeah.
The sunflower, we really only had 3 tall ones, as tall as a person. But then the freaking squirrels ate them up. They climbed up and bent and ate them. And then the other ones didn't grow no bigger than your coffee mug.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like, in different areas for some reason on this property. Like I said, with the gandula trees, you got the one big one, but then you got 4 tiny ones that look like babies.
Yeah, that look like this.
Yeah. They look like they just started, we just planted them.
Yeah, this year we've had it crappy for growing.
And I was out there feeding it every day.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Watering it and everything.
But in Florida with the sugar sand, there was oh yeah. In the heat and fried them. Wow. They were showing something on the news where that lady had the sunflower farm.
Yeah.
And she was selling them you went in there and you clipped one off for $1.
Uh-huh.
They were real tall. Almost looked like a maze or something.
Yeah.
That was, I don't know where that was at.
Yeah.
That was nice. We didn't even, like I said, ours, we just get a hit and a miss with our...
Yeah, our little pineapple was cute.
Yeah. But I'm saying with the gardening. The gardening was a hit and a miss because the tomatoes were okay.
But even the tomatoes didn't grow like they should have.
Right, they weren't that thick. And then the green peppers, we got one that's orange out there now.
Finally, yeah.
Yeah, we had like a red, orange, and a green.
Should have had a green, a red, and an orange. And the only thing it actually produced were all green.
And your lettuce. We didn't produce nothing with the lettuce. The lettuce grew, and then all of a sudden, it didn't grow no more. Yeah. And then like a flower was growing up the center.
And I'm like, okay.
Like the lettuce was as big as...
I don't know.
It was as wide.
It wasn't very wide.
Right. It was as wide as a ruler.
Maybe
the lettuce leaf. No, the lettuce leaf was as wide as a ruler.
Yeah. About the width of my nail right here.
A couple of lettuces.
It's like...
So that we had to pull up and throw away and stuff. But
it's been disheartening this year.
Yeah.
But we haven't had nowhere near
No, it's been too hot.
It's been too hot. Normally by June, you could bank your paycheck that by 5 o'clock you're going to get rain until 9 o'clock. Every day.
It was every day.
Not this year.
No. And whatever it rained around us.
We can hear thundering. We can see lightning. But we get no rain.
But yeah, I mean, the heat, man, it was just...
Oh, the heat has been horrific
this
year.
And no matter how much you fed the plants...
It wasn't enough.
It was drying up the dirt.
Yeah.
Because over here, we have the sugar sand. Over here, where our house is, this used to be all orange fields.
Yeah, orange groves.
Yeah, and the water doesn't go into the ground.
No.
You have to literally water your yard for 1 hour with a sprinkler, and you will get a 1/2 inch thick into the sugar sand. A 1/2 inch thick. Yep. Yeah, but Julie, in Florida over here, because there used to be orange groves in the sugar sand, you literally, you can't just water for an hour. You have to water here for 5 hours with your sprinkler running.
Yeah.
Because like I said, if you water for an hour, you will only get a 1/2 inch or a 1/4 inch thick into the sand.
Yeah.
That's why in Florida, the trees topple over easy. If you ever notice in Florida, and maybe we can find some, we'll show them, that a lot of trees, when they fall up, the roots stick up in the air.
And they'll still grow.
Yeah, but they'll stick up in the air because the trees here, the roots grow up on top of the ground.
They don't grow
into the ground because there's no water down there. The water's in the first 1/2 inch of the sugar sand.
Right.
That's like our banana trees. Where the banana farm was, we left 6 trees over there, 6 banana trees 4 gondolas, right? And we never went to water them or nothing. And these freaking things are humongous.
Huge.
Because they have the black dirt over there, which that dirt stays moist all the time. Like, that's the dirt that when it rains a lot, it floods. Like, there's no sinkholes in that area there. Because that's true farming dirt there. Yeah. We didn't water it or nothing. And I'm telling you, the banana trees are humongous. The gondola trees are big. And we didn't even water it.
Nope. Just stuck them in the ground.
But if you can't do that over here, because when we transfer the banana trees here, they go into a shock because when you cut a banana tree down over there on the farm, it's water spitting in your face. Yeah. Because they're so wet. Yeah. The banana trees over here, you cut them, they're so dry. Right. Because there's no water down there. Right. So then they try to
see, and what we've been doing every year is we buy more and more black soil.
Yeah, and mix it.
We dig out more sand and we put more black soil, so it will start to hold the dampness in the moisture, even if we do just water it. But I got a feeling we're gonna have to do that with all of our plants.
Yeah, we got to keep on doing it because
it's just so jacked up right now.
Because we got lucky with those 3 bananas, but they're not big. No. But we got bananas. That's the only thing that stinks is once it produces a banana, you got to cut it down. Right. And start all over. Right. Because even the ones we brought over here, they're going to take a long time. Like what took in the farm, in the banana farm, what took 2 years can take 4 years because of the sugar sand. But I mean, you can grow orange trees because their roots grow up on top. Right. You can grow, what's that one we were going to get? The magnolias. Yeah. Like any other tree that roots grow up on top, you can grow on this dirt. But if you have trees that they bedded deep into the ground, you're not going to grow nothing. That's like when we give Carlos the banana trees. Yeah. We got to let him know, like, hey, dude. Yeah. You got to, dig a hole first, fill it up with soil. Yep. Then put the banana in there. Yeah, all the sand out. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about Florida. It was that. Even with your grass. You can have grass to the high heavens and stuff. We have a beautiful dogwood tree in our yard when it blooms. Yes, wow.
You'd never grow that here in Florida.
I think Amanda is from Florida.
Is Amanda from Florida?
I think she is. But yeah, I guess it's all like what part that you're from, you can grow good. It's just that, South Carolina.
That's what I thought.
I thought she was from Florida.
That's why she's able to grow the...
Kevin. Hey guys, when are you gonna go to the biggest... we were just talking about that too. The one in Orlando. Yeah. By White Castle. Yeah. Uh-huh. Maybe we should do a White Castle run.
Oh, Lord.
We were going to go there because right across the street from the world's biggest White Castle is the world's biggest Checkers. Is across the street.
Really?
Yes. The world's biggest Checkers, I found out, is right there across from the world's biggest White Castles. I think this Checkers, you go inside the store and stuff.
Oh, we'll have to check that out then.
And the world's biggest Burger King is there by McDonald's. I didn't even know that. I have to look into that, to the world's biggest Burger King. Because that McDonald's is 2 stories high. It sells pizza and everything. And it's got video games. Oh. The Checkers across the street, if I'm not mistaken, you have to go inside to order the food. It's not an outside. But to go to the world's biggest McDonald's, I mean, I'm not like we haven't gone to the Portillo's yet, but we've gone to a Portillo's in Tampa. We did a video then many years ago.
Yeah, and Brandon when they opened the first one up over there.
But the biggest McDonald's, I don't want to act like I'm scared to go into a crowded place. But you have to remember this. The world's biggest McDonald's is where all the tourists are at.
Yeah.
And that place, even though it might be the world's biggest because it's 2 stories, they have so much stuff in there that it gets crowded.
Yeah.
The lines literally interfere when you're walking in the store. So in other words, when that place gets, say, like a lunch hour rush, like if you go into your regular McDonald's for a lunch hour rush, that's nothing. At the world's biggest McDonald's, when you go in there, it's like standing on line at a Disney. The thing is do I really, right now with COVID being on its highest in Florida, do I really want to step inside the world's biggest McDonald's? Because we usually try to go to places like when we went to the Vicious, that video that Adam DeRue, he went to that McDonald's. Yeah, there's a YouTuber girl that has a mousy voice. She sounds like this. She goes, "Hey, how you doing?" And she plays all the video games there. In that world's biggest McDonald's. I've seen some of her videos. She's really popular. But it's like I said, I mean, my concern is,
I'm not going out.
Do I want to go in there at the highest peak of COVID going on? Because when we went to the Vicious, that video that came out today, we try to pick the times where it's not crowded. Now, if we sit there and it starts getting crowded, I don't care at the point. But you got to remember, you got people coming down to double up your mask. You're right, Julie. Yeah, you're right. You would have to double up. But the thing is like you have people that are coming in from other states, like there's people that are just like, I'm not saying be scared, but there's people that are just too relaxed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like they're just like, we don't wear a mask when we go into stores and everything, but we're not dumb neither. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not dumb that we don't wear a mask, but I'm telling you that place can get crowded, but we should take a road trip. As a matter of fact, we got Wednesday and Thursday of this week. We could choose one of those days.
Okay. Go
to the Checkers, the McDonald's, and see if that's the Burger King, if that's the world's.
Okay.
I mean, I'll do it. Don't get me wrong. I'll go there, but I want to do it to make sure to when everyone's at work, like during the week, when everyone's at work, that's when we like to go to the restaurants when everyone's at work and it's not as crowded to go into the place.
Amanda, I've got a mask that's actually 3 layers thick that I used to wear to work.
And I don't know if it has anything to do with the mask or the heat, but my allergies, my sinuses are
messed up.
I felt like I was getting a sinus infection. I've been taking Dayquil for the past week. Alka-Seltzer's daytime. Because our sinuses are like so congested, and then to put a mask on, it just like I couldn't do it. Like, but I thought I was getting sick. Remember, I told you I said I think I'm getting sick, and I had a headache. There's nobody more entertaining to watch going to a restaurant than you.
Well, thank you.
We try to make it interesting. Now the Portillo's and the one that's next to
White Castle.
I will last 30 minutes in Walmart with a mask on it. Get so hot in there. Oh, I think Walmart turned off their air conditioning.
Oh, you ain't kidding.
Sometimes I eat a meal. Sometimes I eat a meal while watching you guys, and I feel like I'm with you too. Trust me. It takes a lot to videotape when you're sitting in a booth or somewhere or in a table, like in the Vicious with a lady. She came out towards the end because she knew we were recording. And then she was kind of like, how's everything going? And we were like, oh, yeah, it was amazing. But there's people that will stare at us when we're recording. And stuff, and it's funny because it's like sometimes you get the look like, ugh, like they're on the phone, and it's like,
yeah,
lady, we're recording, we're doing YouTube video here,
But yeah, once they find out that we are recording, and we hand them our card.
We usually do that at the end. Yeah.
Then they're like, "Oh, I hope y'all come back and hope y'all had a really nice visit."
Yeah. It's like that.
After lady, the camera's off.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
It's like, hello.
And then you get some people like when we're just there talking, recording, like whether a waitress or a waiter or so. Oh, I don't want to be. Well, first of all, I'm not facing you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then second of all, you just lost your tip. Because now I'm not going to tip you because we're not videotaping you. I mean, I hate people like that. Like, like they're such at the center of everything. But yet they'll go, in the restaurant. There's cameras in restaurants. There's cameras everywhere you go. There's cameras in the mall. But you don't like to be recorded.
Baby, there's CCTV everywhere.
That's what people don't understand. You're being recorded no matter what.
If you're walking down the road, there's cameras on those street lights.
Yeah.
They may not be as big as this where you can actually say, oh, I think that's a camera.
Yeah.
No, but there's...
Yeah, you're being recorded everywhere. I mean...
Big Brother is watching people everywhere, but these people are so stupid, they don't even realize that. They think that the camera that's watching them is at the red light.
Yeah.
That's it.
And they only knew that their boss just seen them pick their nose in the back of the, of the kitchen and stuff.
Hi, Carol. No, you're not late, love.
You're good. So we went to Cracker Barrel and a waitress came out with food and wasted the whole tray of food and went on the customer. I would have loved to gotten that on camera.
OMG.
That happened. Were we at a restaurant, Applebee's or something, where there was a guy in a wheelchair and they sat these people to where the restrooms and the pickup order.
Yeah.
And someone
back by the kitchen.
And someone came around and spilled on the guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God. This poor guy, they stick him in the wheelchair on the outside.
Yep. I remember that.
And it was hard to come through. And it's like they're near the bathroom. And it was like, oh my gosh. And this lady came around the corner while another one came and they spilled the poor guy in the wheelchair. I was like, the manager's like, oh, the meal's on us. No, the meal ain't on you. The meal's on the poor guy in the wheelchair.
Yeah, we had to hold our laugh in too.
I mean,
after BB got done gasping.
I mean, I was just like, what the? I know one thing. If I was sitting in a wheelchair, that would make me stand up. I mean, whoa, what the hell is going on? Oh, what did you do today, Carol? Tired work, but good. Yeah, it's that Friday the 13th groove going on.
Let me tell you what, tired was me yesterday. We came home from work. I had a headache.
It was like 7:30.
I went and told him, I was like, babe, I'm going to go lay down for a little while. He's like, okay, go ahead. So, and I knew we wanted to go to the food truck, and I knew that started about 6. So I laid down, got up about 5:30, and he's like, babe, we're not going to the food truck. And I was like, okay.
Well, because it was pouring and lightning.
Yeah. And
but then, the day before, you went to bed at 7:30.
Yeah. The day before, I went to bed at 7:30. So yesterday, I come home. So around 2:30 to 5:30, we go to Publix. We're going to go get soup and sandwiches. They had no soup. So we're Friday the 13th.
And you weren't even in. You didn't even want a sandwich.
No. Sorry.
And then we went to go look at the meat. What the hell is that?
Oh, the cube steaks.
The cube steaks, because we're going to do a video Sunday.
a recipe with cube steaks being cooked in a crock pot.
In Spanish style.
Yeah.
And they didn't have no cube steaks.
So I think our Friday the 13th started yesterday and kind of rolled over in today.
So BB's like, oh my gosh, I hope we don't have a cube steaks shortage. And the lady was there putting the other meat. She's like, well, I can go in the back and look. And then she's like, it'll take 15 minutes. And we're like, 15 minutes? Like, oh my, like, nah, don't worry about it. We'll go somewhere else.
Right. So then we came home, cooked a pizza, had some garlic knots, and I was in bed by 7:30 again.
Jesus. Yes, smash that like button, boy. Smash it like David Pavia does on his Grubhub deliveries.
Julie goes, you read my mind, baby. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, man, it was like no friggin'...
Yeah, I think our Friday the 13th actually started yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, there was no... And we were going to do a video yesterday eating inside the Publix upstairs.
Yeah.
The cafeteria upstairs and the new Publix in Kathleen. We had it all planned. Okay, let's do the food truck. Boom, it's raining.
Yep.
So we're like, all right. David's like, no, it's not raining over here. But okay, but it's pouring where we are. Now we have to drive through that stuff. And so then I was like, all right, let's go to Publix. It's only, right down the road. We go to Publix. No chili. We were like, okay, let's eat inside. We're going to do this. No chili, no soup. So then we lost the thing of eating a sandwich. No meat for Sunday's video. So we walked out with 2 pizzas and 6 garlic knots. Yeah. That was it. That was what we walked out with.
We had the pizza, we had the garlic knots, and the avocado.
Oh, and then we had a fresh avocado. That was our dinner yesterday. Yeah. An avocado.
And I'm telling you, by 7:30, I was back in bed. Knots. I was so tired. I was achy. I was tired. I didn't even hear him come to bed.
Oh, we even went to the self-checkout, and it was like the debit machines weren't working.
Yeah, cash only.
I'm telling you, then that's when we woke up the next day. Oh, she made some homemade pizzas last night. Yeah, ours weren't homemade. We had some kind of flat bread. I don't know. I never. It wasn't a Mike's pizza. No. I can tell you that.
It wasn't. It was all right.
The garlic knots were pretty good and stuff.
The garlic knots were good. The pizza was all right.
The pizza was like, it was, I mean, you put oregano on it. You had to put oregano on it.
I had to put Italian seasoning on it.
Is that what it was? Italian seasoning?
Yeah, man. That thing looks so plain.
The self-checkout can be so aggravating. Yes, it can be. The ones that they have in Publix, which is, I mean, I hate this. I mean, it's stupid because it's like you're coming sideways, but they're close together.
Yeah.
They give you no room to form a line. Like your line is going down an aisle.
Yeah.
Because they have these 2 things facing side and they're stuck together.
Yeah.
Now, if they had it facing you and then the line coming, like if they had it going across,
right,
where you can walk straight to it, it wouldn't be so bad. But, like Walmart, when Walmart has them scattered so that you can walk straight onto them.
It. Right.
Where in Publix, you have to wait on a line because it's 2 sideways and they're together. So if you have a carriage and the person in front of you has a carriage, your carriage is next to them while they're bringing their groceries. It's like, I didn't like how they have that there.
Well, that's like we've heard, and I don't know how true it is, but like our Walmart and the Walmart in Zephyr Hills is supposed to be doing away with, once they get all this remodeling done, you're going to have to start bringing your own bags.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Walmart's not going to have bags no more. They're only going to have
2 cashiers. Everything else is going to be all self-checkout.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, the ones when you go to you have the self-checkout mini, and then you have the self-checkout with the long thing.
Belt.
Like what Amanda says. Yeah, I hate when that lady is holding something, and she's looking at you, because literally she's watching you scan your stuff. You got something on your nose.
Do I?
Yeah, you have an eyelash.
Eyelash. Well, that's because I've been rubbing my
But
eyelash.
yeah, she's like watching you, like, are you know, yeah, I want to rip off just this 25-cent can of tomato sauce, lady. You know, and all the cameras and stuff. With the bags over here, Julie, they have the small bags now. You can't even fit. You could fit 3 cans of spaghettis in a bag, and it's full. So they're eliminating bags. They're supposed to. You're gonna have to bring your own bags.
That's why now they have the people checking your receipts as you go out.
Yeah.
For the big items like toilet paper, even, and I don't mean
if it's not in a bag, they check your receipt.
Right. Our bags here are so small that you can't even get
a pizza in there.
Yeah, pretty well much. Yeah.
And they break easy. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're doing here. They're doing away with bags here.
Yeah, they're supposed to be
Is it Save-A-Lot like that where they don't have bags? You got to buy their bags.
You either buy theirs or you bring
yours
own.
Or they have boxes.
Yeah.
And that's crazy. You know, you're going to go to a Walmart and you're going to have to start putting your stuff in a box.
But see,
or
like
bag,
that wouldn't bother my mom because she always brings bags anyway.
Yeah, but someone who has kids, like even 2 kids, young kids.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, put it to you this way. If you have a lady that's on food stamps, she's got at least $500.
Oh, yeah.
Worth of food stamps, $600. And she, you know, I've seen them walk with 2 shopping carts full. You got someone like that with kids and you have no bags. That's a lot of bags you have to, you know.
Bring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have an Aldi's where we have to buy their bags. Then they bag the groceries. They bag the groceries ourselves. We haven't been inside on Aldi's, have we?
I've been in there to one with Mom.
I don't think I've ever been into an Aldi's.
Yes, you did.
Did I?
We were looking for something for Mom. Your mom.
Okay.
And because you were constantly on the phone. No, they don't have it. And she's like, now you gotta like right there.
Oh, but we want to try that Gordon's. There's a Gordon's over here. We want to check that out. Definitely.
Food service, I want to check that out.
Yeah, it's like a grocery store.
Yeah,
we drive by it every day.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But
yeah, that's a shame that you got to buy bags and then you got to bag it yourself. I mean, that's why I say that's why I like Publix. Publix is not going to get rid of their bags.
No.
They will always have people bagging your stuff. Always have someone bagging your stuff. And it was like in New Jersey, ShopRite, where you used to have to bag with the brown paper bag back in the days in New Jersey, ShopRite. I used to remember, man, I used to bag up the stuff in the brown paper bags. And they used to rip on the bottom.
He packed them too heavy.
I mean, I thought I was like the baddest bagger in the world trying to get everything in there.
Carol said, my 90-year-old mother loves the prices at Aldi's.
Yeah, that's Aldi's. That's my mother.
Yeah.
We have a Save-A-Lot, but it closed down. Something's going on with these Save-A-Lots here because there's 2 Save-A-Lots, one on North Lakeland and one in downtown, that they took the sign down. But they're open.
Yeah, so I don't know if they're redoing the signs or
we don't know what's going on here, but there's been a couple of Save-A-Lots where the signs are off the building, but they're open. But they're not busy open, so that one looked kind of weird. I thought it was closed, but it was open. That one by the Jets Pizza.
See, now Amanda said they had one, but it closed down, so I'm starting to wonder.
That's what I'm saying. Now, remember how we seen the signs and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, good old ShopRite, boy. That's what we used to, let's see if Julie can remember these. Okay, it was ShopRite, Pathmark, and I think that was it. ShopRite and Pathmark were like the 2 of the places in Jersey that we used to shop at all the time. I think it was Pathmark. And that one with the meat went bad. Where they were selling bad meat.
Food Lion? Kyle. ShopRite in their yellow trucks on the interstate.
Yep. Acme. That's what it is. Yes. Acme. That's what it is. Acme. That was the two places in Jersey we used to shop at. ShopRite and Acme.
Yeah, my mom
Yes.
loves Save-A-Lot.
Yes. Food Town we had. Yeah, there was a Food Town, but then after they were selling that bad ham. They got caught selling the bad meat.
Yeah.
Then they went down. But Acme, yeah. Definitely Acme. I remember that in ShopRite. I love ShopRite has that Bear's ham, I think it's called. I think that's what they call it. Remember you said you ate it? The Bear's ham?
Boar's Head.
No, not Boar's Head. Black Bears. You said something. When we went somewhere, you were like, "Oh, this is black bear ham." You didn't say Boar's Head. You said Black Bear.
Black Forest ham.
Oh.
Not Black Bear.
Well, what's Black Forest?
It's the way it's cured.
I know in ShopRite they sell
not Black Bear.
Julie, is it Black Bear ham that they sell in ShopRite? ShopRite, like how Publix has Boar's Head, ShopRite has the Black Bears, I think it's called.
Black Bears?
I think that's what it's called.
No, I never.
Yeah, Black bear ham. Yeah.
She's laughing at you.
Oh no, I'm asking Julie. I'm telling you, Julie saved me, man. I'm telling you, that's what it's called. See, you almost broke your cup laughing at me and stuff. Good for you.
Bad thought.
Julie saved me, man. I don't think Amanda's laughing at me.
Yes.
I think it is Black
She's smiling,
Bear. I've heard of
hard, rolling on the floor.
Yeah, see, I've heard of Black Bear ham. That's what
Okay.
I heard of Black Forest
ham.
Maybe that's what they sell.
Black Bear ham. Ain't coming from a damn bear.
Jesus Christ. Maybe got to turn her fan on.
Yeah, I'm getting hot. That's why I'm coughing.
Yeah, because all that caca.
Please. All that caca. You would know. It's always full of poop.
I have to look it up one day. But yeah, that's supposed to be like the Boar's Head. I thought it was called that. Black Forest ham. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know where I got Black Bear. Where the hell did I get Black Bear ham?
He's going to look it up. I'll check it out online. He is too, Julie.
It's a man thing. Yeah, Black Bear Deli.
Deli.
Bear. No, I'm saying. No, but this is the bear. Virginia ham with natural juices. Black Bear. That's what they sell. The Black Bear ham. See, Virginia brand ham with natural juices. That's
okay.
See, I'm a man. I had to check.
He hates to be wrong.
I'm telling you, Julie.
And then he hates it when I'm right and I bust his chops.
Because I don't know if I heard it or one day I was on the internet just checking out ShopRite and it said that that's what they carry, the Black Bear ham. And I was like, oh, that must be our Boar's Head, like every store, carries it.
No,
Go to Subway and ask for Black Bear ham instead of Black Forest. I promise you, Amanda, pull it up. It says it right there for Virginia. It's Black Bear ham. I promise.
I like your Black Bear ham.
Maybe they have it at Jersey Mike's.
Yes, they would.
I'm telling you.
Amanda said they'd have a field day with that. Because I tell you what, they sure would because they don't have any chicken up in this place.
Because I'm telling you, I just pulled it up. There is a Black Bear ham.
All right, cameraman, there is a Black Bear ham. Ooh la la.
I promise you. I promise you.
Your
man.
manhood's
I can't
still
believe
intact.
Julie didn't have my bag, boy.
Hey,
I thought Julie shopped at ShopRite.
Hey, she was honest. I thought that's what it was called.
What? She thinks it was called Black Forest. But I'm telling you, it's black bear.
No, she said it was black bear ham.
Oh, okay.
She said, I've heard of black bear ham. And that's when Amanda said, I've heard of black forest ham. I thought it was called that, laughing out loud. I'll check it online, says Julie. Julie, you had me convinced. Pay attention, dude. Pay attention.
We were going to go to see Mr. Rogers where he went to college. Says, why do I feel like y'all, the real life Fred and Wilma? Yeah, but
it's about the size of it. I've got Fred over here. David, are you
David
Barney?
Always got jokes. Yeah, David's Barney because he's small. And his wife is taller than him. You notice how Fred always has the car running correctly, where Barney never has a car running, or never has a car. I don't even think Barney has a car. That's kind of like David's situation. Always texting me about his car. My car's not running right. Well, yabba dabba do that, buddy. Yabba dabba do that.
Yep. And I'm not even married to Fred yet.
Well, that's David that loves to stalk Chick-fil-A. He takes orders, like he'll take Chipotle. He does Grubhub a lot with the DoorDash.
Yeah.
But he mainly likes to sit at that Chick-fil-A. Like, that's his home away from home and stuff. I think he lives out there.
Trust me, we are not going to get cameraman to sit that long.
No, I couldn't sit somewhere. I don't have that much patience and stuff to sit in one lot and hope to get an order. Now he can sit
that long at home in his chair, but not in the car.
Yeah, Dave's the one that steals the Chick-fil-A orders. And
That's
you know what
Dave's corner.
And you know what the crazy thing is that where Dave sits at that Chick-fil-A, because my niece works for Chick-fil-A.
Oh, yeah.
On this side, they had 19 COVID cases in that restaurant.
Employees.
19 employees had COVID.
Yep.
In that restaurant. And thank God we did not dash over there.
That week.
For the past 2 weeks. We didn't even know about it until my niece, a couple of days ago when we went out to eat.
Yeah, with Mom.
Yeah. That she said that they had 19 people, kids, that caught COVID.
Yeah.
From that store.
Yep.
Yep. And the Publix down the road where my other niece's fiance, they caught COVID on the south side too.
Yep.
So, like, that COVID shit is real. So.
It's getting too close to home,
yeah,
y'all.
So David can hang out at that Chick-fil-A where the COVID's at. We'll stay over here on this side.
We'll see you from a distance.
It was great getting to chat tonight, but we're heading to bed. All right, you have a good one, Amanda. It was nice talking to you this morning and tonight. Now, if we are out tomorrow, we might do a live while we're out, so just keep an eye on that there.
Yeah, we're vaccinated.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are. But it's like, even if you're vaccinated, you can still get sick.
Yeah.
I mean, my whole thing is I just don't want to get sick at all. Any kind of sick. It's not like
we made it through the first round, and we just got to make it through this. We just got to be smart about it. That's all.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't want to be sick. That's all. It's not about me. We still go places. Like I said, tomorrow we're going to go to a few places. We were going to go see where Mr. Rogers went to college at, in Rollins College.
Yeah.
In Winter Garden.
Yeah, Winter Garden.
But since that
tropical
storm was coming, it's more of an outside where you walk the path that he walked. Yeah. And then they have a museum there.
Yeah.
It's a free museum, but
you got to schedule a time frame.
Yeah, so we had it all scheduled and everything, but to drive from here to Winter Garden is an hour. one day when I looked online in the Google map, I-4 was shut down because of an accident, and then said it would have taken 2 hours to get there. So it's one of those that if you're gonna drive out there in the rain, it's not worth it.
No, because you're gonna just get nasty and you're gonna get miserable, and
that hour drive can turn to 2-hour drive
easily
because you're going through the heart of Orlando. You have to, I mean, I'm saying it right, Winter Garden, right?
Yeah.
Because Winter Park was where we went to for the whatchamacallit.
I'm not sure.
Okay, I got nowhere with ShopRite online. They had no clue what Black Forest ham and Black Bear ham are. I swear I heard commercials up in Jersey. Now I'm going to have to prove it.
All right, well, that's going to be your homework. Find it on ShopRite.
But, like I said, we canceled that because of the rain. So tomorrow we're going to go do a video at a cemetery.
Yeah.
In Plant City. We're going to do that there. It's a nice old one. And then, we had to go to Walmart because I got to go get some of my dry shirts.
Yeah.
And we got to get some water. And then, were we going to stop by Carlos maybe?
We're going to hopefully.
Maybe it's Pathmark that has it. I'm telling you, someone has the Black Bear.
I'm in New Jersey. Who's got this?
And then we're going to go eat somewhere. Where were we going to go eat?
I don't know. You never said.
Well,
if we go to Carlos's and check out his house, then, I don't know. It all depends on the time of day. So we'll just play it by ear.
Well, I don't know if we're going to go that way. We might do Carlos when we do DoorDash.
Okay.
Or maybe when I'm out there, we got to go to Bartow. So maybe we'll do it Thursday.
All right.
We'll swing by Carlos. I mean, I don't know. It says it right here, blackbeardeli.com. Black Bear Deli. Black Bear Deli. I'm telling you, Black Bear Deli. Someone sells this damn thing.
Well, poor Julie just said, I tried putting it in my cart. My total for a pound was $0.00.
I put Black Bear ham in. I gotta put New Jersey because
don't put just Jersey.
I can't put Jersey. Honey bacon. Golly, I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna find that commercial. Black Bear ham, delicious recipes about contact. Somebody sells this Black Bear ham. Now I'm not gonna be able to sleep.
Oh my God, that means
it's Pathmark that has it. That's what Kyle says. There you go, Pathmark. I knew some. I knew. You know how I know it? Because I listened to the WFAN, the Fan, where the New York Giants football game.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they said the Black Bear ham at ShopRite.
That's right. When you listen to the game
on the WFAN, I listen to that sometimes in the mornings.
Yeah.
I listen, can't remember, Boomer Esiason and stuff. Listen to here, Bubba. I only sit a few between dashes. Few minutes between dashes. I only get dashes on my way there, after, and dash. Uh-huh. More importantly, my name is pronounced Paiva, not Pavia.
I let you slide long enough. You tell him, David.
Then why does his... Oh, Piava. Okay. I'm sorry. I thought the I was after the V.
But you don't need glasses, dear.
I'm telling you, maybe North Jersey has not. South Jersey. Well, like I said, that show comes from North Jersey.
Yeah.
The WFAN
show.
Yeah. Yeah, that comes out of, like by where the Meadowlands are. Sea Caucus. It comes out of Sea Caucus.
Okay.
and stuff. But I promise you, they always had the commercial with the black bear. As a matter of fact, my sister had asked me when she was coming from New Jersey.
Yeah.
If I wanted her to bring me something.
Yeah.
And I was gonna say bring some black bear ham. All the way from Jersey. Paiva. I think Dave, we're gonna be there next week. Monday and Tuesday, you can get your cornerback. All right, Mr. Paiva. He misses us real bad. He misses that camera as much as he says he doesn't.
Cameraman misses David.
David misses cameraman. David misses the camera. He probably shaved and he had his hair cut. Every time we catch him, it's all a mess and stuff.
Okay, Julie and Carol, I have a question for you.
Oh, shoot.
All right. As I was telling you, Julie, I'm thinking about doing a video on tips and tricks with your nails. How about if we did one that was live? Would you guys like that? Like taking the acrylic off, using the acrylic oil, how to buff, whether it's gel polish, nail polish, you know, any of that. Okay. Well, then we will pick out.
What are you doing?
Trying to read it. Carol's.
Oh, well, you gotta read out loud.
Male
dude.
video is great. Live or not is good. Well, this way, I figured if we did it live, it might, if I forget something or you guys are thinking about something, you can bring it to my attention. If you have questions about it, then I can answer it for you. I just thought that might be, I would throw that out there tonight for you guys and see what y'all think. And if we do it live, do you guys want it to do it like on a Friday night or a Saturday night where you got time to just sit back, chill, and all that? So just let me know. No, David, we are not doing a live program.
Yes.
No.
The Bucks.
No.
Yee-hee. Julie.
Hey, P.O.
Too bad Amanda signed off. Look. Black Bear. Shop right. Black Bear Genoa Salami. Black Bear Deli Classic Cook. Honey Cured. Shop right in North New Jersey.
All right.
I'm telling you, man. I knew there was Black Bear.
All right, so what I'll do is when I get my bearings together, then I will set it up and put a comment out. Right, cameraman?
Yes.
So they will know exactly when. Will you get
Black Bear Heart Salami? Well, I want to show Julie. My shopping cart says $6.99 a pound.
Dress this man up, but you can't take him nowhere.
Shop right. Them South Jerseys. Maybe that's why in Tom's River I didn't fit in when I lived in when I moved to Lanoka Harbor, Forked River, Bayville, Tom's River. I just couldn't fit in there. Go ahead, BB. Talk about your nails. You're going to do a live nail video.
And I said, we'll let them know in plenty of time so they can schedule around it.
Yes, yeah. Well, they know your email. Tell them to contact you in the email.
Oh, yeah, you guys. Send me your email addresses through bbsadventures@yahoo.com.
Blocking a real star. Look at David. Paiva says you're blocking a real star. Look at Domo. Yeah, Domo. Better make sure you watch these nail videos. Because Nene's going to want you to do her nails. Oh, South Jersey in the house. Patricia Rodriguez. What part of South Jersey? Cape May. Hey, Domo, I'm happy that you're on too because I've been watching some of Nene's videos. Nene. Nene's videos. Right. I've been watching some of Nene's videos, boy. Nene don't play. I think Nene slaps Domo around if she don't come out that store. Oh, Blackwood, New Jersey. Right now, I'm in Williamstown. Oh, I'm in Blackwood. I'm sorry. Julie. Hush, cameraman. That's right, Domo. Nene does not play. She don't like it when you're in that store too long.
Go get your spectacles so you can actually see what's being said.
No, get it. I'm watching it.
I'm watching it, but I'm reading it. It's all screwed up. But I don't need spectacles.
What's all screwed up?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, my God.
Went way up over your head.
I'm sure it is.
Help me.
I'm sure it is, dude. You know, Williamstown in New Jersey, that's farm area there. You call that the country and stuff.
No, you call that the sticks.
No, that is the country. In New Jersey, you had your country and your city. Like I literally grew up with sidewalks and what's that thing that the streets are made out of?
Bricks?
No, tar. I grew up with sidewalks and tar.
Okay.
The black tar on the streets. Okay. Whatever
blacktop.
That's called. Okay, blacktop. I grew up on concrete and blacktop. I think where Julie's at, she's growing up where the cows are at. That's what we call the woods. That was country to us. Yeah, see, yes, it's the country. It's got a dispensary. I'm originally from Long Island, but I do drop a lot of DoorDashes to farms in Clayton. What do you drop at a farm in Clayton there? I'm just saying. Because DoorDash.
Hello?
No, but I'm saying DoorDash is starting to deliver flowers now.
Yeah.
DoorDash is. As a matter of fact, Uber Eats wanted us to deliver a car part from AutoZone for $2. Remember?
Yeah.
So
that's not happening.
So these people are getting into the other ends of the game and stuff. But yes, Julie. Yep. That is country area there, man.
Domo, did you see where cameraman actually got a delivery?
That was the...
Today.
Crystals, where you complained.
Yeah.
No, today was the lady handed it to
yesterday.
me. The day before was when I went to Crystals because you said that Crystals...
takes too damn long.
And as soon as my good-looking self went in there, she gave it to me 1, 2, 3. I was in and out. Too many stores popping up here.
Oh.
That's how it is everywhere. I mean, even in the places like in San Antonio, Dade City.
And you did do one today. You actually ran out and got the McDonald's for us.
Because it was on my side.
Normally that doesn't matter.
Because she said go up front, I'll hand it out to you.
Yeah.
That was like my first 3 steps of the day. And the only 3 steps I took. But yeah, they're popping up stores like crazy here.
Oh yeah.
And you know what else they're popping up here is storage facilities.
Oh man.
They're building storage facilities
like nobody's
quicker
business.
than they're building subdivisions and stores. I mean, that's everywhere you turn around, it's a storage facility. I'm talking about like they're expecting a lot of people to come here.
Yeah.
Because you just don't have storage facilities. I mean, hell, U-Haul built 2 and stuff. I'll watch the live when the live ends. Yeah, it froze on us, Domo.
Yeah.
Kind of like you froze in the store when Nene was looking for you when you were getting your little freezy there. I'm telling you, Domo. I watch your videos. What's everyone storing? I don't know what they're storing. But if you watch Storage Wars, you're right, Julie. It looks like a bunch of crap. As a matter of fact, Showgirls from Destin, she bought some lockers and stuff like that. And she sold them, whether it was for scrap or not. But, unless you're in Hollywood, Florida or somewhere.
And even them, I wouldn't be too guaranteed on.
No, there'd be some good stuff in there and stuff, but around here, you're not going to find too much of anything.
No.
It's a lot of garbage.
Yeah.
But they're building them, and it's crazy because it's like everywhere you turn around, there's one right across. Yeah. And U-Haul, they built 2.
Oh, yeah. U-Haul.
On the same street. They bought a car dealership, and they built a friggin' double storage.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Yeah, we got people moving in, so that's all you see is big U-Haul trucks.
One thing I learned from moving from New Jersey over here is I wasted my money renting a U-Haul truck or a Ryder truck.
Mm-hmm.
Because after I got down here, I threw a lot of stuff away before I came here, and I think I had one big U-Haul truck or a Ryder truck anyway.
Yeah.
With a trailer and a car. I wound up throwing half of that stuff away and bought new furniture. So it's like, what are people bringing down here? Because you're gonna throw it away anyway.
Probably.
I feel like if you move, you might as well just sell the house with the furniture and everything in it. Just take your personal belongings and rent a van. Because when you move down here, you're gonna wind up throwing. That's what everyone does. Everyone winds up throwing everything away anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Carol, yeah, that's what I'm doing, getting rid of most of my furniture. Yeah, because I promise you, it's not worth renting a U-Haul truck to come down here when you realize that your furniture is out of place.
Yeah.
Like it's not Florida looking. It's like where you came from looking and stuff. Right. It would take us 5 years to go through this crap we have. We've been over here for 30 years. It's like I said, you ever notice when you move that...
You never realize how much crap you accumulated.
Yeah, but I'm saying when you move, like, when I had moved from in New Jersey, I used to rent a lot. So I went from like an apartment, rented there a couple of years, went to another apartment, but no matter how much you throw away, it's like you still have more junk every time you move and stuff. Oh, Stubby Miller. How you doing, Stubby? Hey, guys, thank you for the laugh. I'm cooking burgers and heard you talking about me.
Oh, our house is tightly packed, too.
Yeah. Like, the one thing is like, when you move to Florida, Stubby Miller is Nene. You go, Nene. You lay that hammer down on Domo. One of these days when we do a live video, I promise you, Nene, we're going to put the video of you going off on Domo for taking too long in the store. I promise you that. Then Julie, you must have what's that other one? What's that other show? Hoarders? You ever see those people show Hoarders? Oh my gosh, man. It's a pack rat. I try to throw stuff out and catches. Let me tell you something. I wish I would have kept half the stuff that I threw away when I was younger. Even cars. Just imagine, like, my sister She had, like, in the 70s, she had Camaros. My mother had a GTO. She had that Dodge Challenger, like the Gremlin. My father had a bunch of Volkswagen. If we would have kept all that stuff would have been worth so much money.
But you know what he kept? Baseball cards.
No, my father threw away. No, those baseball cards are from the 90s. I had baseball cards from the 70s. When I first moved out the house, my father went and threw all my 70s baseball cards in the garbage. I could have been a millionaire. Wesley Bruner. What's up, guys? Oh, Dothan. Woo. I love Dothan. I love Dothan. This is my gaming channel, Stubby Miller says. I thought the one where you were bossing Domo around was your gaming channel. Oh, Julie, I don't watch Hoarders. Julie, you gotta watch Hoarders. I promise you.
Oh.
I promise you, man. Them people are crazy. Ed's a pack rack. I'll throw my stuff away. I promise you, in the Hoarder show, you just like, you just like, oh my, like what? Like these people can't even throw nothing away. Remember the lady? She collected a lot of pots.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I think if you have Prime,
yeah,
it's on Prime, isn't it?
Yeah,
Hoarders.
Hoarders.
Or is it on Roku?
It's on both.
One of them have it to where you can watch whenever you want on demand. I promise you, man. Them people. That one lady, she collected pots and never used one of them and stuff.
She just liked pots.
Yeah, she just liked pots and stuff. Or Hulu, yeah, or Hulu. Yeah, so I mean, because a lot of them now you can watch them on demand.
Oh yeah, if you've got Hulu, yeah, it's probably on Hulu as well.
And Hulu the crazy thing with the Hoarders show, this is the most craziest thing. A lot of them are nurses.
Yeah.
They work in the medical field.
And some of them are so nasty at home.
I'm saying, like, I couldn't believe it. A lot of these people were nurses in the medical field, these women, and they hoarded like that, like garbage, food in the microwave.
Disgusting.
And yes, and that was the craziest thing is like she did not dress dirty, but then she couldn't even get into the bathtub or the shower.
Well, that one, I want to know where she even took a shower.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, they did not dress dirty or look dirty or anything. But it's just amazing how you just don't know who's got the hoard. Like BB, you see? BB's a hoarder.
No, those are my pictures.
BB's no, I'm talking about all that nail polish and stuff.
That's for me, dude.
Look at BB's desk. He's a hoarder. But yes, now I didn't even show you her closet.
Nope.
It says no, not really nurses. We know better. No, I'm serious. I'm not saying the majority of the show are nurses.
No.
But when I was watching the one on demand, like the shows I was just happened to pick, there was a lot of nurses, like every other show, whatever, but I just couldn't believe nurses, like out of all the people and stuff.
Oh, that one I watched with you that she was the nurse. Oh, that just put chills up my spine. Wesley
Bruner, dang, BB, leave some for the rest of the shoppers at Walmart.
Baby, you don't get this from Walmart.
Trust me. Amazon knows our address by heart.
And OPI.
And guess what BB used to be? A nurse. Now she's a dasher.
Nurse, then phlebotomist, now dasher.
And if you go to my room, my spare room, I'll show you the rest of BB stuff. We know you're messing. We know you're messing, Wesley. Hey, if you can't have fun, that's what I like about the live. You got to have fun. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't have fun with people, especially the people that watch your channel. Like I said, the live brings you more closer.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, when you see Domo get yelled, I feel like pulling up Domo's video. I'm serious, where Nene was just getting onto her because
trust me,
she was taking
Domo,
too long.
He liked to get on me too sometimes.
Nene was like, "You better get your butt out here. You better stop drinking that Freezy in the store, in the 7-Eleven."
BB was a CNA. And when I started as a CNA, I worked closely with my nurses. I had to do the diabetic checks, wound dressings, basically everything an LPN did back then. And then as time progressed, some of the CNAs weren't doing what they were supposed to. So then everything got cut back to where it was just hands-on for us and for us to help the nurses with wound dressings and stuff like that. But I love being a CNA. It's just, but after 30 years, and then I went to school for an LPN. I did that. I was in school for 8 months, and then my youngest son blew his knee out at 13 playing football. So I kind of dropped out of LPN school, and I just didn't go back. And then I did school for phlebotomy, and then the 2 car accidents have screwed that up. So, and now I'm dashing.
Dashing through the snow.
Do a room tour.
Oh yeah, you should do that one day.
Do a room tour.
Yeah, a tour of your room. All your nail polishes up close and stuff. Yeah, you should do that. And then you can do, as a matter of fact, we were thinking about bringing some photo albums out one day. And,
oh yeah, they are.
Like, we have a lot of photo albums. A tour of all the hoarding. Trust me, we're almost there. I got a whole closet full of stuff that if anything ever happens to me is for my kids. They got totes with each of their names and their photo albums. But we were thinking of bringing out our photo albums and showing just some pictures.
Oh, wait a second.
You're going to do it?
Hold on a minute.
You sure you want to do it today?
No, it's just...
Were you going to bring out a photo album to show when you were pregnant?
Oh, God, they don't want to see that one.
In the meantime.
Yeah, I don't want to see that one.
Why not? In the meantime, I mean, we can all enjoy.
Oh, shoot.
Phoebe, what the hell are you doing there?
I'm just going to get this out and show you. I thought that was the one.
Okay, go get the other box, Phoebe.
No, it's right there.
Oh, is it?
That is the box.
Oh, what were you looking for?
No, I had a picture drop.
Did you get it?
I got it. All right, guys.
All right, BB, they wanted to see your closet. Now they got it. Now we're back to you. Wow, BB's breaking out some of the old stuff. Yeah. I have to go through mine because I got stuff when I was in whatchamacallit.
All right, we're here.
Guess which one is BB?
Yeah, guess which one is BB.
Did you hear? Did you? Sorry, seeing that. Carol says, Wesley Bruno, tour of all the hoard. Julie Smith, I did the totes for my kids too.
Yeah.
Good night. Look at that. Said Wesley. Carol's laughing. Oh, with the totes, Julie, what I did was, you know, when you buy sneakers or shoes, they have those gels. Little packages of gels to keep the moisture.
Oh, like in your medicine bottles and
yes.
stuff.
When you empty out your medicine bottles and everything, throw those little packages
in there to keep the moisture away.
Because that takes the moisture out of that, and it keeps it from getting ruined and stuff. That's a good DoorDash tip right there.
All right, guys. Here's a picture of BB. That's a baby picture. Can you see it clear?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it clear. Why? Can you see it clear?
Not on this, I can't. That's why I was asking.
Let me move this back a little.
That's some old pictures.
Put the light back here. All right, try it now.
All right.
Because you got to remember, this camera self-adjusts.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, Stubby's cooking. So that means Domo has to do the dishes.
Yes, Relic, it's baby BB. That's when I was cute. See?
Yeah, have a drawer full.
I got a bunch of pictures in here of my dad when he was younger. And my mom. And my baby brother.
Stubby, have you tried for disability? Because it says she hasn't been in work since 2017 and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks, Julie.
Her head condition. Julie says I saved them for something. But yeah, they go good, Julie, inside the whatchamacallit.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I love looking at Wesley. I love looking at old photos. Like
these are old.
I miss the days when you used to go to people's houses and whatchamacallit, and going through people's photo albums and stuff. I got so much like photos from back in when I used to hang out in New York City, and man.
That's my dad's baby picture.
Really? Pull it up closer to them.
That's my dad's baby picture.
Wow.
Black and white.
So you've been since 2018, and they said I'm not disabled. Wow. I've heard people say it takes 4 years. I've heard a year. Especially now in 2021.
Yeah.
With everything going on, you would think that you can get disability quicker and stuff.
All right, now here's some scary pictures, y'all. That's me being younger. That's scary.
Where, that's you?
That's me.
Damn, you should have shown me that picture before we started dating. That's really you?
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
This is me in 79.
You should have showed me this pictures before we started dating.
Why? If I'd have seen some of the pictures of you. Oh, you ain't seen the best one. You ought to see the one where I cut my hair off. I thought my dad was going to murder me. Your hair! My grandmother's like, it's just hair. It'll grow back.
Now, according to Nene, she hoards too. Did you know that?
In a way, I think we all do.
No. I got proof right here.
You got proof right here?
Yeah. She's over here. She's over here right now. Go ahead, show your pictures. Yeah. See, Nene. Update. Nene plus messy house. Nene's a hoarder. Come on, baby, break out some more pictures.
All right. Here's one of me on an Easter morning.
We already know Nini's a hoarder.
And then, like...
Domo, this is our first year we've been dashing full time.
Yeah.
But we started dashing...
Last year.
No. The year before.
Before that.
And the year before that. So this could be our 4th year. When DoorDash first came out, we started dashing. Yeah. And it didn't... But we were working at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then that didn't, because people were saying they were making all this money.
Yeah.
Dashing.
Now here's a picture of me and my dad.
Damn, you should have showed me this stuff.
That's when I was a little chunk of monk. That's when we were back in Michigan when my grandmother wasn't supposed to make it. Yeah, I got some in
Wesley
pictures.
Bruner said, BB, I made a mistake of bleaching my hair with peroxide in high school for my senior portraits.
Oh,
my
no.
mom could have killed me. What the hell? Oh,
wow.
my God.
I would have wanted to kill you, too. Yeah, no, my kids did that. My boys. Well, my one didn't because he's already a blonde, but the other ones did. And yeah, it kind of turned orange because they had jet black hair. So, yeah. Yeah, that would have been horrible for your senior pictures.
But Stubby, you would think that trying to make a claim for disability right now, I mean, with the COVID out there, should be easier than what it was back then.
Yeah.
In 2017, 2018. I would ask advice from another lawyer because, I mean, I would be like, hey, I'm seeing a psychiatrist because of this COVID stuff. I mean, because you got to make yourself literally, I mean, I went to Fort McClellan and I was drinking contaminated water that they used to save on the base.
Yeah.
I mean, I literally was drinking Agent Orange and all these war chemicals.
But y'all didn't know it at the time.
Yeah. And, you know, my body is in full-blown pain, and that's where I'm trying to get my medical records from there. Because there's been a lot of us that they don't recognize from Fort McClellan, because if they did, they'd have to pay us. You know, The city of Anniston sued Fort McClellan for drinking contaminated water, and there was 3 or 4 different types of chemical warfare chemicals there that they were storing. They want money, but they won't give none to to none of us that were in the military. I did have a new one, but they keeping my paperwork. Next year I will have to go to court again. I mean, I would start seeing a psychiatrist to put it up there because mentally it's got to be a drain on you, knowing that, because of your head, you can't go work somewhere.
Right.
And it scares you. That's PTSD right there.
Yeah.
Someone's got to diagnose you with PTSD.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, that's true. But yeah, that's PTSD. I mean, knowing that, that something can happen to you.
Here's another cute one of me. This is when I was I was a year old.
Wow.
I was cute.
That's some old pictures. It says you're alive. Why does it say you're alive? What did you do? Oh, it must have went down or something.
Oh, maybe. And then there's one with me and my uncle.
Must have froze up.
Must have. No, it's going.
Yeah, Carol, it was more than contaminated water. I mean, you could pull up Fort McClellan and everyone who served there. That's where they used to literally store all the chemicals.
Yeah.
From World War II onto the whatchamacallit. What the heck is that? The Vietnam War and stuff. And they closed that base in 89.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had radioactive compounds, chemical warfare agents, airborne polychlorinated biphenyls. That's what they were storing there, and it got into the drinking water. And now they're building houses there.
Yay! No, it's crazy what they did.
Said my hand away from perm, my aunt keeps permanent until I moved out. Wow.
Yeah, that's not good.
Yeah,
That
Carol, it's like when I was reading all the side effects, that's why when I go to a doctor and I tell them the bottom of my feet hurt, they're like, "You got diabetes?" No, I don't have diabetes.
You have to if your feet are like that. No.
And that's why I was diagnosed with chronic widespread chronic pain syndrome, because the doctors can't figure out why I'm in pain all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So they chalk it up to, you don't have fibromyalgia, you don't have this, so you must have this.
Right.
And it's not that. It all comes down to when I was in Fort McClellan, I was drinking
all
that water.
Well, all of y'all were.
Yeah. And supposedly it's supposed to be in the books this year, and hopefully Congress will pass it. But as long as Congress doesn't pass it, no one could collect disability for that. No lawyers will take it or anything.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. And that's what, a lot of these things don't pan up with a lot of people and stuff.
And that's why a lot of people don't try to fight for it either, is because...
Well, that's the whole thing of disability. They want you to give up because,
they figure if they wait you out, you'll give out.
Yeah, you'll give out because because you can't work.
Nope.
So you have to prove that you can't work. And then you're going all those years not working. So they figure, well, we got time,
Yeah.
And now with COVID, everything's even slower to go through the court cases.
Here's another one you'll love.
Yeah, you can't give up because that's what they want you to do. I see it. See, that's the way you should let your hair grow.
Oh, God.
I told you let your hair grow. Yeah, but you can't give up, Nene, because I'm telling you, there's more now in 2021 than there ever was for people. Yeah, it took my dad 5 years.
Yeah.
Too many doctors before he could get, for rheumatoid arthritis. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Julie.
It's all about not giving up.
Yeah.
Because in 2021, especially, just think what happened last year with the election and everyone turning on each other. And then it started off with the cops. Then it started off with the workplace. Then it started off with the Me Too movement. Like, things are changing now to where people are more, like, now when you say something, it's more believable than back then. Back then you could say, like, oh, they kept me out because of races, or they kept, or this guy did something to me, or, you get fired. Why did I get fired? My boss is the one who treats people bad. And, they used to believe that stuff. Mm-hmm. But now everything's turned around where people are opening up their eyes now and saying, okay, now we're starting to see that the workplace, people do abuse people in the workplace. So it's out there, especially, especially you should be seeing a psychiatrist, because I would have PTSD. That's what you would call PTSD, to worry that something's going to happen to your head, whether you bump it or whatever, that you can die or become crippled or whatever. Like, people are starting to believe stuff now more, where back in the day, people didn't believe stuff. So now when you say, hey, this cop is crooked, people aren't just going to turn their head. They're going to be like, well, yeah,
okay,
let's look into this now, because there's been a lot, except with the Me Too movement, a lot of people are looking back into well, as a matter of fact, BB's brother's, his head is leaking, right?
Yeah.
She said her head is bleeding. His head's leaking, and they don't even know where it's coming from.
My brother is a head injury victim. He fell off of a flatbed pickup truck. Okay. The truck ran over his head on a dirt road, mind you, not a concrete road. So he's mentally with it, just like you and I. He takes care of his own checkbook. He takes care of my mother's. Stuff like that. So he knows what's going on around him. Well, he's been getting a lot of headaches, and he gets a lot of sharp pains going towards his eye. Well, it's been going on for a long time. Now, he's been disabled now for 30, almost 31 years. Well, we just found out that we were always told that he had an artificial eardrum in his left side of his ear. Well, he was having ear issues, so my mom took him to the doctor. The doctor's like, oh, well, there's something there. We'll go ahead and clean it up. Well, they couldn't get in there. Well, with them not being able to get in there, they sent him to an ear specialist. Ear specialist is like, listen, I have never seen anything like this. You need to take him to Tampa General. So my mom did. He had skin growing, tissue growing over the ear canal. Well, they cleaned it up a little bit. Long story short, he's still having these headaches. They did a CAT scan, and he's got fluid leaking off of the brain. They don't know where. He's got a few more tests. Yeah. All of this stuff with the head stuff, they got to start taking this crap seriously.
Yeah.
I mean, my brother's going to a world-renowned head injury, brain trauma doctor. Because they've got to pinpoint where this leakage is. Now, in my mind, it may be leaking where they drilled in behind his brain back here the night of the accident to relieve pressure off the brain. It could be that. But we don't know yet. Just like with me, now that I'm having these migraines all the time, my insurance does not want to pay for the medication to keep the migraines under control. So with that, how am I supposed to go back and be a phlebotomist when I could pass out at any God-given minute with a needle stuck in someone? Now, if I was able to take the medication, I would be able to go back to my practice of work. So, yeah, keep fighting.
Yeah, keep fighting.
You just gotta keep fighting.
I would go see it. I would go, Nini, to see a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
And put that on as part of your resume to
your disability claim.
For your disability.
Yeah.
And they can say, well, why are you starting to see a psychiatrist? Well, this is why.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, that's PTSD, what you're going through.
I mean, just like with me.
I never thought PTSD, to be honest with you,
was real.
Right.
A lot of people
everyone
never
has
did.
it. We all have a sort of PTSD.
Right.
That we just, are we just, are like saying like, oh, well, I'm tough. You know what I mean? I don't want to say I have PTSD. But after I had that catheter taken out of me, I mean, and you with the accident.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, everyone has PTSD.
No, even when I went, my family doctor and then my pain management doctor said, no, honey, you have PTSD. And I was like, no, I don't. They said, oh, yeah, you do.
And the crazy thing is, no one wants to hire you. That's true. I mean, even in the hiring, and that's what I'm saying, even in the hiring today in Florida, they're hiring people with criminal records. They did away with background checks in Florida. That's how much people that they need people. For someone to say that they can't hire you, hell, you should have a claim right there alone.
Pull your school records. Have you pulled your school records?
Yeah. Try to find your school records or old report card or something. Because
if you can prove that you were in any special classes, SLD, for slow learning development, oh, okay.
Yeah, because like I said, that all starts from there.
Yeah.
You have the whole thing. Now, whether your lawyer just isn't fighting hard for you, because a lot of these lawyers like take car crashes or disabilities, they're not doing nothing. They're not. I promise you, they're not doing nothing for anyone and stuff. A lot of these people, it's hard to find a good lawyer to fight for you. I mean, my mom did the disability without a lawyer. What was she, like 5 years? Because she was trying to get 100% disability. Yeah. And they were giving her in the military disability, they were giving her like 10%, 20%. But then it took a stroke to where she got half blind to get your 100% disability. That's how bad it is out there. Yeah. But in 2021, it shouldn't be like that no more. Because things are changing. You know what I'm saying? Like, people are starting to be more open-minded. They're starting to be more caring.
They want to use your working history against you because you've got to support yourself.
Yeah. Because your working history shows, well, you can do this, you can do this.
Right.
But yeah, that was 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? That was 10. I was 18 when I was, climbing a wall and painting a bridge or, slinging a hammer and stuff. Mm-hmm. That was, that was then. But as you get older,
that was a lot
you
more.
start getting 40s and your 50s. You start getting up there. No, that's not true no more.
No.
Our generation right now, I want to say like everyone in our generation that's watching this video, if you're in your 40s right now, in your 40s, just think how that generation was killing themselves. You know what I'm saying? When they were younger.
Yeah.
So the people like in my father's generation,
yeah,
their bodies they were jacked up, but our generation got more jacked up because there wasn't a lot of safety rules in workplaces.
Right.
If you want a job, you had to do this. If you want a job, you had to think. And the kids today, they're more jacked up because they're like the people who do roofs. Yes. The people who do construction and stuff. When those younger kids they're going to be worse jacked up than what we are.
Well, look at Brian.
And stuff.
Look at my son.
In their 20s. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
I mean,
20s.
He works for a steel pipe company and he's constantly getting himself hurt. Yeah. I told him, dude, by the time and he's only 29.
Yeah.
I said, dude, by the time that you're 40, you're going to, and he's already got 2 bad knees because, like I said, he blew both of them out eventually. And he's had surgery on the right one 3 times. But It doesn't matter.
Because Julie says Ed does construction all his life. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you, that takes a toll.
On your body.
On your body.
Let me tell you, I could sit there and I ran a farm. 22,000 birds. I could feed those birds if I had to by myself. I did have to do it once. There was manure that had to come out. There was mowing that had to be done. I had to learn how to run a front end loader, rear loader, bush hog, and that tractor. And buddy, I could do it just like getting in my car right now and turning on the key. But if you tell me I had to do that today, I'd be looking at you and say, you're on your own, fool.
And that's what I'm talking about, Julie. He's in our generation.
Yeah, he's 57 going on 100.
Yeah.
You're
so just
right,
imagine these kids today that are doing roofing.
Mm-hmm.
Just imagine this heat wave that we're having now. You know what I mean? They're saying that we're going through this, whatchamacallit? This climate change.
Yes.
These kids that are out there right now that are working in this climate change, they're killing themselves even worse than what we were. So when they get into their 40s and 50s, they're going to be 100, they're going to be 100 years old sooner than later and stuff. Where did BB go?
I need some water.
Well, BB, I could have got the water for you. I worked in a tire shop.
And that's where
in a
your
truck
issue
tire
started.
shop doing tractor trailers. We used to change 100 tires a day with 2 bars and a sledgehammer. Popping the beads, flipping them, taking them off, stacking them up 12 high. I mean, I used to be able to pick up a car tire with 3 fingers.
Yeah.
On a rim. Because I was lifting up anywhere from 50-pound tires inflated and stacking them up by hand 8 high. Mm-hmm. I used to stack tires without rims, truck tires 12 high and stuff. That was 15 years of that in the sun in a work uniform with a dark blue uniform.
Yeah.
And stuff.
That navy blue.
So I promise you, because no one else was going to do that job. Mm-mm. It's just like, the people that pick tomatoes, no one wants to pick tomatoes, but they're out there killing themselves worse than the people that are going to have skin cancer and they're going to look like 1,000 years old because their skin is dried up. If they don't get skin cancer, they're going to have wrinkles. Like I said, the younger generation is even going to be, by the time they're 30s, they're going to be like in their hundreds. And then the next generation is even going to be worse.
Yeah. Because
we're just killing ourselves out there and no one's taking it seriously. No. So then when you are hurt, it's like, oh, well, you used to do this. Well, hell yeah.
I could do it.
I used to build London Bridge, but guess what? I'm falling down and stuff,
Yeah.
But yeah, don't give up, Nene. Do not give up, because it's one of those where, like I said, the tide is going to start changing around pretty soon.
Yeah, I think so. I mean,
people are going to start waking up, but you just can't let your lawyer do all the work too. It's one of those where, you either got to get another lawyer or you got to be like, hey, man, what's going on? What's going on? I mean, because these people are getting paid.
Yeah.
They're not getting, they can only take out a certain amount of money from you, say 30% of the claim. Yeah. They can't get no more than that. Wow, you changed to 4 lawyers. And that's the other thing, man. It's so it's
crazy.
When we had our first accident, and we called 1-800-ASK-GARY. They gave us the most...
Bro, well, you liked him at first.
Well, I thought he was good until we got into the second... until we got into the second accident, and then he exposed himself when he was supposed to see you. This lawyer was supposed to see BB, and at the time, a plane had crashed. A little small charter plane crashed.
In someone's house.
In someone's house, and pinned the girl against the wall. A little girl. She was 12 years old. Mm-hmm. These 2 people walk. Well, everyone that walked into that lawyer's office, because there was a lot of lawyers there, it was like, like when you walk into a store, that person takes whoever walks in next. Well, we had an appointment. These people walk in, and the lawyer that was supposed to see us was like, "Oh, well, he's busy right now," because the people that came in for the plane crash, he wanted their case, and he went and seen them because he knew that was millions of dollars right there. That was $1 million case right there, and we were what, a $5,000 case. And what he did was like, "Oh, we'll just go home. We'll see you another day. We'll hook you up with a doctor." We turned around and thank God.
Oh no, that's when I went to the hospital. And that's when they told me I had the stroke, and I called the office, and the secretary said, "Oh, I'm sorry, but I can't take that kind of
a message." Yeah, we want to leave a message that it's a possibility she had a stroke. Oh, we can't take that message. Well, hang on, this is my lawyer.
I said, "Honey, I'm his client. I'm not the wife, and I'm not the girlfriend.
Yeah,
you take the message." "Oh no, I can't do that."
Yeah.
And that's when I got on the phone.
We looked around.
I said, "Get me another lawyer."
We looked around until we found a real lawyer.
Yeah.
That only specializes in that only. That's his bread and butter. Mm-hmm. But I promise you, that first lawyer that we had, my God. Ben the Rockin' Canes Willis. Hello. Happy Friday the 13th.
Hello.
But that lawyer that we had sounds like the 4 lawyers that you had, that they're too busy dibbling in other things than on your case. Because, like I said,
Because I've already told cameraman, if his case something doesn't happen with his case by December, he's going to be getting another one.
Yeah. But yeah, you got to stick with that disability stuff because, like I said, you can't work, and then you're filing it. So where is Ben the Rockin' Canes Willis from? Gotta see where he's from. That's the first time I've ever seen that name. Rockin' Canes Willis. Sounds like the Rockies.
Yeah, I don't know how some people can get on it so damn easy and some people can't.
No shit, I've seen people get on it like 1, 2, 3. And these same people are out here walking around like, and living in whatchamacallit, mobile homes and traveling the world and shit. That was like a lady. It was in an accident that I witnessed that a cop almost hit me. And the cop hit this lady. And she was driving around in a brand new car and it had a mobile thing. And I seen her in Pep Boys like 8 years later. And she's traveling the world from the lawsuit and on disability. But then yet someone who's really hurt, they can't seem to get it and stuff.
I know, that was my mom when she got hers. It was 1, 2, 3.
Well, I guess Stubby left. Oh, Stubby. Wonder where he's from. Too late. That was my aunt. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and I guess it all comes down to who's the best liar. If you cut, I'm a type of person that I can't Baker act myself to try to get something because I have to pay my bills. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, I just can't let myself go that crazy just to try to get something. It's
not worth it.
There's some people that they just don't care if they pay their bills or, if they pay someone back, that they would Baker act themselves to get something. I've seen people do that.
Oh, I have too.
And it's kind of like, it's like, why would you ruin your life just to try to get something? But there's people like that. There's people that would literally.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah, see, because he's from New Jersey. That's why he's like me. But it's for real. Like, I can't see myself doing something crazy just to get something.
No.
When, like I said, the bills got to be paid and I got kids out there, you got responsibilities. Mm-hmm. But there's some people that have kids and have bills and they don't care. And like I said, they're going to psychiatrics to stay there for a week, and then to come out, and then to
Go
put
back.
all that on their resume just to get disability. And it's like, no, I can't. Like, there's a certain point in life.
That's all you can do is do the best that you can do, love. That's all you can do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the only thing you can do. It says right now I'm on the PUA unemployment. Once that's done, my wife on her own. What's PUA unemployment?
Yeah.
Like, don't they have, like, I would be, like, my wife has been support. Like, I would be literally down the food stamp office. That would be number one, Nene. I would be collecting food stamps to help for a thing. Oh, it's like an unemployment. But that's the first thing I would do. I would be literally collecting food stamps to help me out and stuff.
Well, thank God for that.
Yeah. And I would look to see.
Yeah, I say like Julie, you do whatever you got to do to keep yourself
afloat. Yeah. Because I promise you, there's no shame. I've collected food stamps in the past. There's no shame in collecting anything that's out there. Like Polk County here, they have free health care. But you're not seeing, the best doctors, but at least you're seeing a doctor and you have health care. You see what I'm saying? Because it's free. Mm-hmm. And it's only in the county. You can't go outside the county anywhere. You have to get only health care within the county and stuff. But those would be things I would be grasping and trying to get everything.
Whatever you can find that's legit, that you can get to help you.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
You got to do it. And as long as you have that paperwork that says that you're filing disability, that's the paper that you can use. So when someone goes, well, how do you support yourself? Oh, well, I have the unemployment thing. Right. And I'm still waiting on disability. Right. And stuff. So, that's all you can do and stuff.
Well, helping each other is all you can do. We help each other.
And then, just like what we do, when the income comes down, you just got to start, like Domo can't go get no 7-Eleven freezies and stuff. Even though they're 99 cents, she can't do that no more. But, you got to cut back. But yeah, you definitely, like me and BB, we've cut back
we've had to cut way
to
back.
whatchamacallit. Yeah, you're right, Julie. You're in it together.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah.
That's when you really know when you're in a relationship.
And that's when you really know when you got the right person.
Domo, I'm going to find that video on the next live. I'm going to put it up. But yeah, when you're in a relationship, this is, like I said, a relationship is
anybody can have a relationship, but you have
a relationship. You have to work.
No, but for today's standards, anybody can be in a so-called relationship. But when it comes down to one helping the other, because one is down and the other one is still able to get up and pull their weight. As my grandmother used to tell me, that marriage is not a 50-50 situation all the time. Sometimes you have to pull that 20, you have to pull that 75 because the other person can only pull 25. That's an honest relationship.
And look at Al Too Smooth.
Yeah.
He always makes look at David Paiva. He look at Al Too Smooth situation. He always makes Facebook videos, and someone always dates him, but then they leave because when he says that he's on dialysis, they leave because it's like, oh, whoa, I don't want to be in a relationship. You got too many issues.
Right.
And that's, he's been doing a lot of videos and talking about that too. Yeah. That he has a ring and he's ready. He was married and he doesn't have a kid. He has a godchild that, is just like his daughter that he treats. But he was married and it didn't work out because as he was getting sick, she left because it was too much of a burden. That when people try to date him, they fit the bill because they think he's broke or poor when he's got money.
Right.
I mean, he's not rich, but he has money to pay for dinner. He knows how to save. He's a good budgeter. But once he says, hey, I'm a dialysis patient and I enjoy bike riding, they disappear around him. Like, they love it that he's a YouTuber because they think like, oh, this man's a YouTuber. He's making millions of dollars. And then when they find out that he's not even at 1,000 subscribers yet and he's just living off his disability, but he has his own place. He dresses nice. He looks good. He combs his hair. His bikes ain't cheap. They're like, $1,000 bikes, if not thing.
He's a well-mannered, well-kept man. Yes.
Believes in God, church, all that good stuff.
Family.
But he cannot
find him a good woman.
Yeah, that would stick with him because once they find out that has dialysis, they book.
And it's not that he wants someone to wait on him hand and foot.
Yeah. Yep.
He doesn't.
Doesn't want no one to feel sorry for him.
No. And I get it, what Al's talking about. Because, when you got a lot of illnesses going on in your life, you don't want to be pitied. You go through that enough on your day-to-day. I mean, we all go through that.
But the toughest battles is when
you're by yourself.
Yeah, but I'm saying, in a relationship, the toughest battles, the big arguments in relationship, the number one argument in relationship is money. Mm-hmm. That's what breaks all relationships. It's money. And that's when when you're in a real relationship.
Yep.
Because when you have no money, then you find out who your friends are. Kind of speaking.
Yep.
Or the person that you're with is.
Yep.
Because, Stubby or Nene, same thing what me and BB go through. There's a time where I wasn't working. She was picking up the bills. There was a time where she wasn't working and I was picking up the bills. So it was one of those. Then what we learned was to manage our money to maybe go out to eat here and there, or to do this or that. Because I promise you, we could take a picture standing in front of Disneyland today, and then we could post it up here, and everyone would be like, "Oh man, you went to Disneyland, and we didn't even walk in the place."
Right.
Okay. Remember the time when we did videos driving the monorail?
Yep.
Around Disneyland, and we never got into Disney, and everyone, wow, you're in Disney. Oh, did you go? No, we just drove the monorail because it's free and it's outside of Disney.
No,
but it drives around.
We were going around to
all the hotels, but
Christmas time.
We weren't in, but we were in front of the Disney entrance and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But a picture can make a million sentences, a million stories. And the picture could be fake.
Well, they say a picture's worth 1,000 words.
Well, that's the same thing, too, with disability, is that just because you're smiling and you look okay doesn't mean that you're mentally okay or that you're physically okay.
Well, just like that time when I parked in the handicap parking with my permit and I had that old chick come out at me and say, "You need to move your car." And I said, "Excuse me? My handicap parking's right there." He goes, "There's nothing wrong with you. You're too young." And I said, he goes, "I'm going to call the police." I said, "Go right ahead. Get your phone out and I'll wait right here." So he did. He called the cops. I waited. While the cops got there, I waited. When they got there, police asked the man, "What's the issue?" He goes, "She's parked in the handicap parking, and I'm sure that permit up there is not hers." So the cop's like, "Can I see that, please? And your driver's license?" And I said, "Absolutely." So I went and got it to him, gave it to him. He's like, looked over at the older man and goes, He goes, Miss, you're fine. You can go inside. So as he gave me my license back and I put it back in the wallet, hung my disability parking at the top, I walked around to the back of my vehicle and I looked at the old man and I said, just because I look fine doesn't mean I am fine.
Yeah.
You have no idea what's going on the inside of me. And he went to say something and the cop looked at the old man and said, she's got a valid point. You don't judge a book by its cover.
No.
So.
But, and then relationship, like I said, you just got to, at least that, hey, this is going to run out. Someone's going to have to pick up the slack, you each other has got each other's back. Yeah. Because that's the most, like I said, there's people out there that want to be in a relationship. And, there's people that are just there just because someone's making the money. They're not really in a relationship. They're just in the money ship.
It's convenient.
Yeah. Like, he bought me a BMW and or a big truck or something like that versus, what happens when that person that bought you that big truck gets sick or can't walk and stuff. Mm-hmm. Are you still going to be there? Because that's the second, other than money, the second one is someone's health.
Yeah.
So you got money and health are the top two of killing a relationship.
Right.
Because someone's, thinking like, man, I didn't sign up for this. Look at David Paiva. Key is to try your best to have a sense of humor no matter what you're going through. Never take yourself too serious. Stress kills. That's why I enjoy watching y'all guys. Good night.
Night, David. But David's right.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the key. But I'm telling you. Right, David. Wow, don't agree with him. He'll get his head blown up and stuff.
No, we gotta save that for
swollen,
cameraman.
I'm sorry, swollen and stuff. But yeah, just don't give up and stuff. And like I said, don't bring yourself down. Don't do something to bring you down and stuff. Because look at David. David, he ain't going to bed. Now he wants to say his good nights and stuff. Good night, Mr. Mailman. Good night, Julie. What's that TV show?
Walton's Family. The Waltons.
Was it the Waltons? And then in the end was the dog? Good night, Fido, or something. The dog was like, ruff.
I don't remember that.
Yeah, there was a show.
I know.
It's not
Grandpa, and it was mine.
And I could have sworn there was a dog in the end.
Well, maybe the dog barked.
Good night, John Boy. Yeah, I think that's what it is.
But that wasn't the dog.
That's the see. Look, Dave's still out. Sweet dreams, guys. See, Dave, he's a ham boy. he got to find out. Okay, who's online? Let me see how many people. I gotta say goodnight to each and every one of them personally. He's a ham.
This one over here is a hot mess.
You're gonna see him next week, boy. We're gonna hunt him down.
It won't be hard to find him.
No, because he'll be at the Chick-fil-A that's got 19 COVID cases. Good night, Mr. Black Bear Ham. Look, he's still on. Good night, Julie, Stubby, etc. I'll tell you, man. I'm telling you. You say you got $50. Dave will say he had $50.25 in his pocket right now.
Well, right now he's got more than I got. My pockets are empty.
I'm telling you, the week that we thought we were going to make $600 plus in DoorDash.
I feel like we got shot in the foot.
We make more money in 4 days than we do in 5 days.
Yeah.
That's the sick thing, man.
That is so sad.
That is a DoorDash bummer and stuff. We did not even get $600.
Nope.
And we thought it too.
Yeah.
Because in 4 days we get 500 and something. In 5 days we made 500 and something.
Yeah, 557.
Jesus Christ. That's what we made in 4 days.
Yeah, that's what we make in 4 days.
I'm telling you, it's like you try to get ahead.
Take one step forward, take 3 steps back.
Yeah, definitely. But, all right, guys, we got to get ready for tomorrow. If we do it live, it'll probably be in the afternoon when we're driving on I-4 from Plant City.
All right.
And then I'll look into that McDonald's place for Wednesday.
Or Thursday.
Well, Thursday. Look at David. Good night for real now. Good night, Pavia. Well, look at the McDonald's. We could do the church thing that day too.
What church thing?
In Orlando, the one that we wanted to go to. Inside, good night, Buttercup. All right, well.
Hey, that's mine, Dave.
We'll see. That church that we wanted to see in Orlando by the mall.
Oh, all right.
But, yeah, we'll look into those things. The McDonald's, I'll see if that's the biggest Burger King.
All right.
I know that's where the biggest Checkers is. And then we'll do a couple of food videos.
Yeah, we can only do those. Yeah, because we got a few food videos, new ones that we want to do.
Yeah, because we're gonna make really that Spanish meat.
Yeah.
In a crock pot.
Yeah. So, ladies out there, send me your email addresses to bbsadventures@yahoo.com so we can coordinate a time and a day to do this live nail ask questions, okay? Show and tell. Ask and I'll tell. And then I'll show you how to do it.
All right, Julie says she emailed you.
All right. So then we can come up with a time and a day. So.
And if we do come on in the... Look at David. He's still
David,
on.
come on over to the house. I'll give you a manicure.
He's still on. And if we do come on in the morning, really early in the morning, don't worry if you missed us, because a lot of times, like John Hogan from UK.
Oh, yeah.
They're in the afternoon over there in the UK. So we try to get on before 9 o'clock for him, and hopefully Petra and other UK people that watch our channel.
Yeah.
So, if you see us sometimes in the morning, be like, oh, wow, I missed it. Don't worry about that. Yeah. Because, we'll try to do as much as live as we can, but we like to do early morning for them too, because I love to talk to people that are overseas.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So, it's like spreading all the love around and stuff.
Yeah, I got to keep my peeps up to date.
All righty. Until our next adventure, guys.
All right, guys.
All right, David. Go to bed.
Good night, everybody.
Take care. If we can shut this down. Goodbye. Good night, Domo.
Good night.
Mimi, Julie, everybody.